guys, I'm Kelsey.
And I'm Becky.
And we are
The Sorry Girls, if you haven't figured it out by now.
That was so cheesy.
I know. Let's
Not say that again.
So the DIY that we have for you today is, you can see it right here. We made this DIY gym bag or just bag that you can use for school. I had this type of bag for when I was in gym in high school, so that's kind of what it makes me think of, but you can really use it for anything, and it's really easy to do.
And really cheap to make.
So here's how we did it.
We bought half a yard of this windbreaker type fabric. When you think gym bag, you think that like light material, windbreaker, rain
Plasticky
jacket.
so that if things get wet in your gym bag, it's easy to wash.
Yeah,
And things don't soak through.
exactly.
But you could totally do this out of like mesh or something that's more breathable or whatever you want, really. It doesn't matter.
It's up to you. So our half a yard of fabric as well as 6 feet of this thin rope.
And you're also going to need some sewing tools, some scissors, a ruler,
The works.
you know.
The craft works. So our first step is to cut out a giant rectangle out of our fabric, which will be the base for our bag. So we're gonna cut it out 34 inches by 15 inches.
Once you have your giant rectangle cut out to get rid of all the extra fabric, and what we're going to do is mark out a 1-inch border on both of the ends of the rectangle that you have, the short ends. Most rulers actually are about 1 inch thick, so we just traced the width of a ruler on both ends.
Next, you're going to crease it, and this is with your inside of your fabric facing up towards you. Fold over where you just drew a line and kind of crease it. And then we're just gonna pin down there, and this is gonna make our tube where our rope is gonna go through.
So once you have it all pinned off, go ahead and stitch down this line. We used a sewing machine, but you could definitely totally hand sew this. It's a really easy straight line stitch. And if you really want to, you could use fabric glue, although we don't recommend it. Sewing is pretty easy, guys. This is a really easy sewing project.
Next, we're gonna fold it in half with the good sides together and the inside of your bag facing you. Now we are going to pin down the sides. We will stitch there, but we're just gonna pin them up first.
And make sure you don't pin over the holes in the loops that we sewed earlier.
We're starting after that. Once that's done, we're going to move on to our rope.
So to do this, you're going to need to take the rope and thread it through one end of the tube and out the other side. Then you're going to bring it back through the opposite loop, out that side. And once it comes out that side, you're going to take it back through the very first loop that we used, and it should come out the other end.
And you should end up with your ropes coming out different sides.
Yes.
If they come out the same side, you did something
Go
wrong.
back and do it again.
Rewind the video and go back.
Yep. So at this point, your rope should be just long enough to reach the bottom of your bag. If you need to adjust length, now would be a good time to do so.
Just kind of shuffle it through like this. So now we're just kind of showing you what it will look like when it's kind of done. So the sides of the ropes come down to the bottom, and that's where we're going to sew them. We actually need to put the ropes on to the inside of the bag because right now the inside of the bag is the outside of the bag and the outside of the bag is the inside of the bag.
Yep.
Get it?
Got it good.
So we're going to bring our ropes on the inside and have them just poke out a little bit at the bottom. We frayed the bottom of our rope just so it was easier to sew down and it kind of laid flat and it wasn't all chunky.
Yeah.
So you can do that on both sides and pin it into place. And this is kind of what it looks like on the inside. So you're just looping them around on the inside and letting them poke out a little bit so that you can sew it.
At the bottom of the bag. So then what we did is we just went over this one section that we pinned to reinforce it really well because a lot of the weight is going to be on that rope right there.
And when they're both reinforced, you can now do your stitch all the way up where we had pinned, making sure that you do not sew up your tubes, otherwise you will not be able to shut your bag.
No.
So we just went over that reinforced part again, reinforcing it again. Do we say reinforced enough?
I think we should say it one more time.
And now all you have to do is turn it inside out.
And it should look beautiful and all done. And really you just end up pulling the ropes and the bag should tighten.
So cute.
So easy.
So easy, so cute, so gym bag, so casual. So that was actually really easy. That was like the quickest we've ever talked through a tutorial.
I think so. We really hope that you guys enjoyed this DIY, and if you do end up making it, make sure you always send us pictures on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook. All the links are below because we love to hear from you guys. And again, check out our latest vlog, which is always linked at the end of the video.
Thanks guys for watching, and we will see you next time.
Bye!
On the good side, paper was 10 cents.
What?
Where did that come from? I'm so confused.
From YouTube?